I'm like winking like the dog.
It's not like these dirty allegations about Jimmy Fallon have just come up. A Reddit page from 5 years ago were talking about how creepy Jimmy was by having Ariana multiple times on the show, and someone even stated that their friend had slept with Jimmy Fallon. So, yeah. I don't think anyone would make this up for no reason. In her songs Needy and Makeup of her 2019 album, Thank You Next, Ariana alludes to what appears to be a segment that she did on The Tonight Show in 2016, the Best Friends Challenge. I obviously know that their fling didn't take place in 2016 when Ariana was dating the late, great Mac Miller. But things were definitely starting to heat up, based on the way that Ariana supposedly writes about him in 2 of her songs. One commenter noted that Ariana kept on apologising to Jimmy despite doing nothing wrong, which she seems to hint at herself apologising way too much.
And sorry if I say sorry way too much.
I was close. Kind of hinted that you like.
I know.
Like,
sorry,
yeah,
man.
I don't know. No, we're good. We're good.
I really misled you. I apologize.
No, here we go. We're good. We're good. All right.
In a lyric for Makeup, Ariana mentions sorry in a box. Does this mean the best friends box?
Sorry in the box, so when it pops, surprise, surprise.
What's the end of the segment? Ariana asks Jimmy to guess who her celebrity crush is. Of course, Jimmy is too much of a pretentious fool to write down anyone else but himself. Jim Carrey is also someone who's rumoured to be among the gross older men whom Ariana has slept with, but I'll leave that for another video. Poor Ariana has to deal with Jimmy pretending to be mad at her, and it isn't even that funny.
Let me show you something.
All right.
Are you alright?
What is my most embarrassing bad habit? Why did you write it that fast? Like all the other ones you really thought about it, you know, and then this one you just look at, you're writing like 3 sentences. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm gonna show mine first. Should I show mine first?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The most embarrassing bad habit is laughing. I laugh too much.
No, I like your laugh. You're good in that department. This was the one.
As always, Ari saved the awkwardness. Fast forward a few years later, in 2018, Pete Davidson appears on The Tonight Show with Robert Pattinson and announces his engagement, which now aged terribly like Jimmy Fallon's blackface. Jimmy fake scolds Pete for using such bad language on television, and Pete retorts by saying he didn't choose to be on The Tonight Show, and then Pete gives a sick burn.
No, yeah.
You can go on set.
I actually have Seth's number. I don't have your number. So I'm just saying.
And you're never gonna get it either. So yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah. That's right. I'll call Ariana. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I'm forever like known as like her +1.
Yeah, Jimmy. If Jimmy only has Ariana's number, he's probably using that opportunity to make calls with her multiple times as an excuse for her to appear on the show despite not promoting anything. I think Ariana's breakup with Pete had not so much to do with Mac Miller's death as it did with her hookup. Of course, I won't deny Mac's death was clearly a huge part of it, and if something like that happened to me, I'm not sure the relationship I'm in would feel right anymore. But if Ariana was really committed to Pete, do you think she would really just suddenly call off their engagement? I think Mac's death was a reckoning for her, and she just kind of reached a mental breakdown because she realised Pete was going to have to deal with her grief and eventually revealing her tryst to him, which she couldn't imagine doing, especially if it was with one of the most famous late-night talk show hosts in the fucking world. Yeah, it would make sense for her best course of action to be to end the relationship. To promote the release of her album Sweetener, Jimmy gets Ariana to reveal some of the songs. But there definitely is more to it.
So it's almost like a sign, him telling you.
Yeah, he was like, okay, the album's done, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And has your grandma listened to the record?
She has.
That Summer, you hinted at Summer, but
Yeah.
you're doing also a cool thing, like on the 20th.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I told Jimmy.
Yeah.
Since I'm not announcing the album date, yet. You'll have it in like 2 seconds. But
Jimmy's face just about confirms a bit of secrecy going on. I don't need to delve more deeper than that. Back to Pete. Among all the segments he's done with Ariana, Jimmy has done not one true confessions with her. I wonder why. So, naturally, he put Pete Davidson on alongside John Mulaney. And then I couldn't help but shiver when it was Jimmy's turn.
Where did the evening start?
New York.
Yes. It's true.
You have to ask questions.
Nope.
You have to ask questions.
True. I know you. It's true.
You have to ask questions.
Let's
it's
just
not.
fill time. I think it's true.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Let's
You
fill
both
time.
don't play.
What instrument did the musician play?
Mandolin. No, I'm just kidding.
Mandolin.
No, a guitar.
Okay.
Do you recall any of the trip from New York to Nashville?
I remember, yes, getting to Nashville.
You recall you came alert in Nashville?
Yeah, I wasn't at Nashville. I totally remember that part of it, yeah. And then I just didn't know that I was going to stay over there.
Was this the first time you met this musician?
No.
Okay.
Is it a one-guy band?
No, interesting. That's a good question. But it's not like a one-man band thing?
No.
No, it's a duo.
It's a duo.
A duo?
A duo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A mandolin and something else. But what?
Yeah. You both were just asking me fake what you think it really happened.
Of course.
Of course.
It's so true.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah. But why you should have even questioned it. Why would you even question?
Because it's just like
It just ended up happening.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah.
How, wait, so...
It was John Rich, and he came...
A Big and Rich?
Who?
Big and Rich.
Country music.
Oh.
They were on the...
The Thank You Next music video. Ever since I saw that video, I always thought the guy in it reminded me of Jimmy Fallon.
Ariana Grande told me my hair looks sexy pushed back. She's not wrong.
One taught me patience and one taught me pain. Now fucking grateful for.
Lastly, Ariana DeBose. Not Grande, I know. Though she would have made perfect for the role, don't you think? Actor Ariana DeBose starred in Steven Spielberg's 2021 live-action adaptation of hit Broadway musical West Side Story. Perhaps this could be a nod to West Side, the ninth track of her album Positions.
Be a wife like that.
I wonder whose wife she is singing about. Now, like every other content creator who makes these stupid videos, I really want to know what you guys think. Just kidding. You know I don't care about any of your opinions but my own. But please like, subscribe, dislike, resubscribe. Do what you gotta do if you want to be not like other girls. And one last fuck you to Jimmy Fallon and YouTube for not letting me post the full coverage of this video. I spent all day working on it, and to have you fucking people just ruin a girl with no dreams, you know, you're gonna pay for this, and I am not gonna stop talking about this because you keep censoring me. So yeah, watch out.